Okay, I'll tell you the timing now. See, today we have started at 3 o'clock, 3 to 5, 5 or 5. See, by the time we start, it's almost 3:15. So 3 to 5 or 5:15, I'll conduct 2 hours class. In the 2 hours, I'll teach you all triangle. We'll solve triangle, quadrilateral. What about Pythagoras theorem? Do you know Pythagoras theorem? Abigail, did you send me the portions? You sent it, right? No, not now. Long back, somebody, I think it was you who sent portions. Okay, I've marked it. I've written here. Yeah, can you all see the screen, students? All of you all, can you all see the screen? Is it being shared? Tell me the value, sorry, chapters. Look, what about rational numbers, expansion? Are you all thorough with all this? Expansion, factorization, simultaneous. So after 5 o'clock, look, I want you all to practice after the class. 5 o'clock, I'll tell you all the timing and what to practice. 3 to 5, one class. Then again, I'll start at 7. Okay, 7 to 9, another class. In this 7 to 9, which chapter shall I start? 7 to 9. After 9, you'll have to complete rational number. Okay. Rational number. After 9 o'clock, will you complete rational number? Study on your own. And last week, I conducted test. That time I completed expansion, factorization, all this thing. So I want you all to prepare rational number, expansion, you'll revise once again, factorization, simultaneous linear equation, indices, logarithm. These many chapters, students. Now I'm going to start triangle. Pythagoras theorem was also done last week. I completed and I gave revision. Fine. So triangle, quadrilateral now. Next evening class, if possible, I'll start mean, median, frequency, polygon is left, and frequency distribution. These two. Which one you asked, Abigail? These three. Tomorrow Saturday we'll have an entire day. These three students. Okay. Each chapter will take at least 2 hours for revision. Circumference, volume, perimeter, and area. So this is Saturday. Mensuration. Along with the trigonometry, what about coordinate geometry? Do you all remember? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant. Okay, even that revision will be done tomorrow. Anything else left? No, right? Arc property, nothing. Then model test paper, students. I'll conduct one test again on Saturday. Tomorrow I'll send. Then Sunday I'll make you all do these model papers. All of you all understood? Whatever schedule I told you all. So it depends on you all. As per whatever I told, I'll be starting. If you're attending on time, I'll start. Okay. And evening I'll start frequency distribution and frequency polygon graph, students. In evening I'll explain graph. So after today's class, get 2 centimeters graph. Whoever doesn't have, just buy one. We'll start at 7 o'clock. 7 to 9 I'll conduct. Yes. So tell me, Ananya. Revise whatever we completed. See, last week before, I think so, few students didn't send the test paper. These chapters, can you see expansion, factorization? Anya, did you understand? Then Dia, Anya, are you fasting? No. Okay. So all of you, fresh up, students, fresh up. Don't sleep when I'm teaching. Hardly 2 hours. After that, I'll give you all 2 hours gap. You all revise. See, this 3 to 5 will take. From 5 to 7, I want you all to revise rational numbers. Okay, and what are the chapters we have done? What about expansion, factorization? You all remember all this? Simultaneous? Yes, indices, logarithm. Ananya, go through these chapters. Expansion, indices, Algebra chapters. Algebra, we have done a lot of time, including revision. Did you get it, Ananya? A compound interest is cancelled, students. Midpoint is also cancelled, right? Compound interest midpoint is cancelled. Area of parallelogram triangle is also cancelled. Chord property of circle is left. This chord property, mean median, will do it evening. So those who attended regularly, even chord property we have done at least twice. Revision also was done. Anyways, we'll start with triangle and quadrilateral, students. Geometry part is tough, and next one, mensuration. This part is tough. That I'll be starting on Saturday. I've explained everything in detail. In triangle, look here. I'll tell you the concepts. You should know all the types of triangles and similarity concept. Types of triangle, similarity, parallel line. So we are starting with triangle and quadrilateral. Kia, Dia, Ananya, Anya, Delicia, Abigail. Who else is missing, students? Okay. Angel, then Bhargavi. Almost island. See, that's the reason I kept it late, students. I know at 11 o'clock, you all might reach 12, 1, 2. You all might sleep, have lunch, and start. If not, I'd have conducted at 1 o'clock, and still few students are joining late, absent. Okay. When it comes to triangle, these are the topics you should know. What are the types of triangles we have? All of them respond. Scale in. Now, first half an hour, only the properties. If you'll understand the property, it is easy to solve. Scale in, then this equilateral triangle. Along with this, you should know similarity concept, not similarity, congruency. Congruent. First, complete this, then start with congruence, isosceles. Now, before that, in a triangle, what is the sum of all the angles, students? Sum of all the angles is equal to 180 degree. If I extend like this, how many interior and how many exterior angles are formed? One interior and one exterior. Are they formed on the straight line? Straight line. If I place a protractor, what is the total value? Interior and exterior. 180 degree. So what are the two angles? Angle ACB plus angle ACD. Concentrate. Okay, concentrate this. Very important for 10th standard. 9th and 10th. Without these topics, you can't solve geometry or mensuration. Angle ACB plus angle ACD is exterior is equals to how much? 180 degree. Yes. If I write exterior, students, in exterior, this is one formula. Look here. One interior plus one exterior is equals to 180 degree. This is first one. Second, interior formula. Tell me what is interior. Only interior formula. Wait, don't write anything. Don't write. I'm explaining. What's the interior formula? Tell me only the interior. For interior triangle, C is equal to 180. Yes, angle A plus angle B plus C is equals to 180 degree. This is interior triangle. Quadrilateral is 360. Remember that. Next, exterior angle. For interior, we have one formula. For exterior angle, we have two formulas. What are the two formulas? What is exterior angle formed here? ACD is the exterior angle formed. Now, exterior angle ACD will have two formulas, students. One is this one. Interior opposite angle. Exterior angle ACD is equals to interior opposite. What are the interior opposite angles? Interior is inside. What is opposite? Angle A plus angle B. which means if angle ACD is 80 degrees, angle A plus angle B should be 80, not equal. Remember, not equal 80. If angle A is 30 degree, angle B will be 50 degrees. Fine. So first I'll explain, later you can make a note. This is one exterior angle formula. One interior, one exterior. And both put together will have one more formula. Exterior plus interior. Exterior plus interior is equals to 180 degree. That is angle ACB plus angle ACD is equals to 180. Okay, make a note of this. All of you draw the triangle, students. Triangle, interior, exterior, interior plus exterior. First draw this triangle. Then later I'll explain types of triangles. Completed? Have you all written? Yeah, write all these things. So types of triangle I'll explain later. First complete normal triangle. You should know what is interior, what is exterior, what is interior plus exterior. Yeah, get back soon, Kia. Complete all this. Remember, one exterior, one interior, both put together, interior plus exterior. And then one straight line formula. The interior plus exterior is basically straight line formula, student. It's a straight line. Okay, it's a straight line like this. Look. So you can have triangle any side. If this is a straight line, you can have triangle even like this. So this part becomes exterior, this part becomes interior. The same straight line, if this becomes a triangle, look, this becomes interior, the other part becomes exterior. This is the difference. The concept is straight line. For a straight line, when two angles, sum of two angles is equals to 180. Straight line concept. Completed, all of you have written? What about Delicia? Anya, Delicia, Ananya? A straight line. Just look at the difference to triangle, either right hand side or left hand. Left hand. Wherever the triangle is completed, that becomes interior. When a triangle is closed, this becomes interior. Look, observe this. But it's in a straight line. Here, if the triangle is closed, this becomes interior, again a straight line. Next, along with this, types of triangles. These are the main concept. Then we have types of triangle. Yeah, why are you late, Bhargavi? Okay, first scale in triangle. What is scale in triangle, students? Unmute and answer. All the three sides are different. Yes, 5, 6, 7. And what about their angles? Angles are also different. And one more thing, they might ask for MCQ. I don't know based on what what kind of question they'll set. But remember this, students, in a triangle ABCD, whether it is triangle or quadrilateral, if I'm writing 70 degrees here, 70, 60, 50, which one is bigger here? Which angle is greater? Angle. Opposite to angle, which side do we have? BC. This BC length will be greater. It 7 centimeter. For example, 7. Next one. Next, which one will be greater? AC. Opposite to 6 centimeters. Just for example. Then, what about 50? Will be the smallest. So, if angle A is greater than angle B, that is greater than angle C. If they give statement like this, then sides. For angle A, the opposite side is BC, students. Write the other two sides. Can you see the other two sides? BC. Then tell me for B, what are the other two sides left for B? All of you will respond. What are the other two things will have? Opposite to angle BC, what will you have? Side AC will be greater. Then for C, AB will be greater. This is the order, students. Whichever angle is greater, that opposite side will be greater. BC is greater than AC is greater than AB. So either first one or second one, any one they might give you all. Remember, which angle is greater, that side is greater, or which side is greater, that angle is greater, opposite angle, right? And see, it is practical. This is 70 degree. If I want 100 degrees, if I want 100 degree, I have to open it more wider, right? Angle I have to open it more wider. Can you see the difference? 70 and 100. If I open it more wider like this, will the value of BC remain same or increase, students? Increase or decrease? It is increased. Okay, initially it was 7 BC. This is the reason. Opposite angle will increase. The angle which is greater, that opposite side is greater. It keeps on increasing. This is one concept. Next, that they might ask you all. So study that. Next, scale in triangle, all three angles are different, sides are different. Isosceles. What about isosceles, students? Any two angles? Any two sides? No, no. Yes, first go with sides. Any two sides are equal. Then opposite angles are also equal. Which two angles are equal here? Yes. AC is equal to BC. Opposite to AC, what do we have? Angle B. Opposite to BC, we have angle A. These two will be equal. 60 degree, 60 degree. If one is 60, the other one also. If one is 50, the other one also will be 50. 50 plus 50 is 100. So if you want to find angle C, 180 minus 100. That is 80 degree. Is Kia online? Bhargavi, Kia? Yeah, why did you join late, Bhargavi? Still sleeping? When is your max exam? Monday, right? Then how will you forget? Anyway, Isosceles is done, students. Any two sides will be equal. Their corresponding angles also will be equal. What about equilateral? All of you respond. Equilateral. Equal. And all the angles are also equal. Sides and angle. Angle is equals to 60 degrees. Remember, if each angle is 60, it is equilateral. What is this? Right angle is left. Right angle. What is right angle, students? Any one angle will be 90. And the other two angles, sum should be 180. Look, A plus C will be equal to 90 degrees. A plus B is C is 90 and angle B is 90. 90, 90, 180 degrees. Next, in right angle, this is a normal right angle triangle. There is another type of right angle triangle, isosceles right angle. What do you mean by isosceles right angle? Which is hypotenuse in this right angle, students? Which is hypotenuse? AC. Apart from AC, which are the other two sides? AB and BC. Usually for a normal right angle triangle, we use this in trigonometry. For a trigonometry, we use a normal right angle triangle. Remember that for trigonometry. In normal right angle triangle, one is 90 degree, AC is the hypotenuse. AC will always be greater. So look at the side, AC will always be greater than AB and BC. Remember that. AC is the greatest side. Okay. I have given you all triplet values. Triplet. If this is 3 and 4, you will have triplet 5 here. 5 is greater. For a right angle triangle, these are the properties. Next. In right angle, there's a second type, isosceles right angle. Apart from hypotenuse will never be equal, students. The other two sides will be equal. If these two sides are equal, angle A and angle C are also equal. So angle A will be 45 degrees, angle C also will be 45 degrees. This is known as isosceles because two sides are equal. Isosceles, it's a right angle. Isosceles, right angle, triangle. All the triangle concept clear? Understood everything? Any doubts, students? Do you have any doubts? Okay, what about Abigail, Delicia, Bhargavi, Ananya? Okay, all triangle is done, student. Now similarity. See, now what we studied was single triangles. We didn't compare any triangle. We just studied about single triangle properties. We studied properties. What if you compare two triangles together? Single triangle concept is done. Two triangles together. If you compare two triangles, let me write A, B, C. A, B, C, D, E, F. Whenever you compare two triangles together, then the concept of congruency comes into picture. Congruent. Fine. Congruency is nothing but same shape, and same size. Let me see what are the questions you have. Can you open your textbook? Anyone? 8A students. How many questions are there in 8A? Can somebody tell me 8A? This question, how many questions are there? Even in 18, many questions were cancelled, right, Dia? In 8A, many questions were cancelled. All 18, you'll have all 18 questions? No, even in that, few questions were cancelled. Abigail, do you have those questions? Or whoever has that? Somebody told me, Aileen or Abigail, who was it when we're doing triangle? Abigail, your voice is not audible. Are you there online? No, rejoin. Rejoin. Your voice is not audible. Fine. Anyways, we'll start, students. We'll start this. Just tell me, Bhargavi. In all the questions, that's what. Even in the which one? No, in 1 to 8 in all this you'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10, 11, 12. 13th question you won't get from this 13 type of question. 14 is important. Okay, 18A congruency I'll explain. Before that, we'll just complete. In 18B, how many questions? Be quick, students. 18B, 8B. Okay, seventh one. What about sixth one, seventh one? Okay, sixth, seven, eight is cancelled, right? Okay, from 15 up to 14th, you'll have. Fine, students. Now we completed the properties. Congruency will do it. 8A will do it later. First, we'll complete 8B. Look at 8B. In a triangle, which two sides are equal? Now, all of you should answer. First question, which two sides are equal? AB is equals to AC. Then which two angles will be equal? Now, what is the value of angle A given? What is the value of angle A given? Angle A, first question, 50 degree. If this is 50, the other two angles are equal. If it is equal, can I take same alphabet? Next, if it is MCQ question, what's the answer, students? 180 minus 50, what do you get? 130. If both are equal, 130 divided by 2. So each angle B and C will be how many degrees? 65 and 65. This is MCQ. If it is MCQ, do it directly. If it is 2 or 3 marks question, you'll know how to write. These two are equal. So what statement you have to write? Let angle B is equals to angle C is equals to X. What is the reason you have to mention? What type of triangle? Isosceles triangle. Then all three are inside the triangle. All three angles are inside. Use interior angle concept. What is interior? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180. X plus 50, do all the calculation. X is equals to 65 degrees. Therefore, angle B and C are equal. Is it clear? First one? First question. Second question, students. Look at the second one. Which two angles are equal? Second one. Tell me. Yes, BC is equals to AC. Then which two angles are equal? Angle B. Which value is given here? 64. If angle B is 64, what about angle A? 64 degrees. Then this is angle C, student. Same. Interior. All three are inside. Apply interior. I'll do the direct value. 180 minus, add these two. 64 plus 64 or 62 into 2 is also fine. 180 minus 128. The answer is 52 degrees. Is it clear? Understood? How to solve? Okay. From third main, any one question, students. Any one. We'll start with the first one. Third question, third main, first one. What do we need to find in third main? First, tell me what do you need to find. Find the value of x, and what kind of triangle is this? Look at the diagram and tell me. Two lines are given. Two lines are given. Isosceles. If it is isosceles, exterior is angle. Angle is asked. First, always start with types of triangle, students. In types of triangle, it's isosceles triangle. Then which two angles are equal? Which two angles are equal? Angle B and angle C. If A is 40 degree, what is angle B and angle C? How come 40? How will they be 40? What is the total value? If 180 minus 40. What is 180 minus 40? Yes. So the remaining angle B and C will be 140, right? And they're equal. If they're equal, 140 divided by 2 is 70 degree. Each angle is equals how much? 70 degrees. Is it clear? Understood? 70 and 70. Response, students. Any doubts? Okay. So first always start with types of triangle. Go with isosceles triangle. Once you find that, how do you find angle x? Where is x? Interior or exterior? Exterior are given one formula. What is exterior angle formula? Sum of interior. What is exterior angle formula? Sum of interior opposite. Which two are opposite angles here? Interior opposite angle A plus angle B. And which is the exterior angle here? How do you write the exterior angle? Angle ACD, right? Angle ACD is equals to A plus B. In place of ACD, X is given. 40 plus 70. What's the answer? 110 degrees. All of you understood how to solve? Any doubts in this? Respond. In second diagram, in second triangle, from where will you all start, students? First triangle or second triangle? What's the reason? Be quick. I can't hear Ananya answering. Ananya, Abigail, Dia, Delhi. So Dia is answering. Dia is answering. Delicia, Ananya, Abigail. No, you're mute. Your call is on mute. See, one more thing, students, when I'm teaching this, concentrate. Don't study other sub chapters, other subjects. Concentrate here. Or else turn on the videos. All of you keep your videos on. Not able to hear. Be quick. Ananya, Bhargavi, all of you keep your videos on, students. Yeah, turn on the video. Kia has turned it on. Next, Ananya, Delicia. Okay, Dia, Abigail is turned it on. What about Anya? Anya and Bhargavi. I know you're there, Bhargavi. Keep the video on. Bhargavi and Anya. See, the more quicker you learn, students, how to find angle values, you can write the properties on your own. Why it's not working, Bhargavi? Okay, what about Anya? Okay, now tell me, students. Second triangle. First triangle is done. First question, you can write it step by step and complete. Second, there are two triangles. Which triangle will you all choose first? Tell me, which triangle? There are two triangles, right? A, B, C, and the next one is D. In this, these two angles are equal. 65 degrees is given, X is given. Okay, in which of the triangle marking is given? In which triangle they have marked side? ACD. Always start with the triangle which has marking, most important part. Check all the triangle, whichever has marking, start with that. Yes, Angel, why have we joined late, Angel? Almost I have done all the explanation part. Triangle ACD. What type of triangle is ACD, students? Triangle. What type of triangle is ACD? Yes, which two angles are equal? Don't write angle A. Angle A is entire angle. Angle CAD will be equal to angle CAD is equal to. See, just draw opposite line. Angle CAD is equal to which one? Angle AD. See, if ADC is 30 degree, how much is CAD? CAD is also 30 degrees. 30 and 30. If both are 30, what about this angle? Just tell me the direct values. 180 minus 60 is? 30 plus 30 is gone. 60 is gone. In 180, if you remove 60, what is left? 120. Now from exterior, you have to go to interior, students. Where is X? Is it next to 120 or opposite to 120? X. X is opposite to 120, right? So angle ACD is exterior. Angle ACD is equal to angle A plus angle B. I'm using exterior angle concept. 120 degrees equals to 65 degree plus x. X is equals to 120 minus 65. You'll get 55 as the answer. Is it clear? All of you understood? Okay, next. Third and fourth questions are there. First, write this. Don't write it like this. Start from the second triangle. Write it neatly. You might get this question. It's a very lengthy topic. I thought even congruency, but this entire 2 hours, I think we have to complete this, students. So I'll tell you how to write. This is the second part. The first part is in triangle. You have to mention in triangle ACD. Angle CAD is equals to angle ADC. That is equals to 30 degrees. Right isosceles triangle. Yeah, Angel, keep your video on, Angel. Turn on the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And tell her to join quickly. Okay, write this to isosceles. Then in triangle ACD, apply the concept CAD plus angle ADC plus angle ACD is equals to 180 degrees. Substitute all the value. In that we got ACD is equals to 120 degrees. Complete this. The third one is also important, students. Which two sides are marked in the third one? First tell me that in the third diagram which two sides are marked. All of you have a textbook with you all. Which two sides? AB and AC. So don't consider the smaller triangle, consider the larger triangle first. ABC. Then which two angles are equal? Very good. If angle B is 55, how much is angle C here? 55 degrees. Based on that angle A we need to find. Interior, exterior. Then you can use even straight line concept. The straight line is angle D, students. Angle D. Look this part. If ADB is 75, then angle ADB is 75. The other part of angle, exterior angle ADC will be 180 minus 75. That is how you enter the second triangle. Okay, I want you all to try even the third one and this question as well, this one. In this two, which angles are equal, students? Which two sides are equal? BD is equal to DC also they have marked. Okay, BD is equals to DC. Then D is the midpoint when it splits to. Fine. Complete this fourth main, second one. Third main, second one. Fourth main, second one. What about fifth question? Do you have the fifth one? All of you will respond. Fifth one. Okay, next there is parallel line concept. Fifth, sixth, seventh, all these are parallel line. Complete this. Try the third main, third one. Fourth main, second one. The students completed, all of you done. The next one, try the fourth main second one. Last year they had given this question, fourth main second. Where is the angle given? 124. Where is 124? Interior or exterior? Exterior. Start from that. Whenever angle is given, start from outside. From outside, first you have to enter this triangle. After this, into this triangle. 4 marks question. Because 4 marks question is the question. Yeah, BD is equals to DC, students. BD, DC, and there is one more side given here. Can you see AD? If you have your textbook, even AD is also equal. BC, AD, and these two. See this, this, and this equal. So if you split the triangle, look here. How many isosceles triangle we have total? Then how many total isosceles triangles? Don't we have two isosceles triangle? Both are isosceles, right? If I split it. Now we'll start from exterior angle. Exterior angle is 124. How do you find angle ACD, students? Be quick, all of you respond. If exterior is given, use exterior formula. Angle ACE will be equal to which one? What is exterior angle formula? AC is E is equals to sum of interior opposite angle. Why is nobody responding? Or what's the other one? Exterior angle plus interior angle is 180. Tell me exterior plus interior, students. This one. So how will you write that? Which angle are we going to find? You can write the direct value. Angle ACD is equals to 180 minus angle AC. 180 minus 124. How much is 180 minus 120? Calculate it. Kia, are you doing it? Solving the questions? Okay, I'm not able to hear Angel. Angel answering. Angel and Island answering. Okay. Why Island is late? Why is Island late? Okay. No device or you slept, Island? Most of the students have slept and they've joined late. I've already told you all students, 3 o'clock class starts. All these days you all struggle. Last attempt, hardly 3 days left. Okay, complete this. I've recorded Island. If you want, you watch the recording later. Triangle chapter. Fine. What's the value, students? 50, 56? How come 156? So 56 degrees. ACD is 56, students. If ACD is 56, which two angles are equal? We have entered into the second triangle now. Second triangle. Which two angles are equal now? ACD is 56. Tell me, in the second triangle, which two angles are equal? All of you will concentrate this question. Definitely, you will get questions like this. 56. Next. In triangle ADC, which two angles are equal in triangle ADC? Angle DAC will be equal to, yes, ACD. Isosceles triangle. Two lines are given. Look at the red line. Let me take the diagram separately. Look at this ADC. In ADC, these two line angles. So you can take it as ADC. What is ACD? If ACD is 56, even ADC, DAC is also 56. Both are 56 degrees. Then how will you find ADC, students? Sum of interior angle DAC plus angle ACD plus angle ADC is equals to 180 degrees. 56 plus 56 plus angle ADC. All of you will find angle ADC. And where is angle X? X 65 degrees and angle X is given. We need to find angle X. You have to go to the first triangle from this part. Find ADC, right? All this. It is not tough. All of you concentrate this chapter, quadrilateral. These are not tough students. The tough chapters are volume, circumference of a circle, volume. All those will be doing it tomorrow. So all these are easy concepts. What is the answer? Is it 68 degrees? 68? No, which question are we doing? Response students, did you get 68 degrees? 68. Now which angle is 68? ADC. Okay, let me draw a triangle. Redraw the triangle here. A, B, D is given C. Angle ADC is 68 degree. If angle ADC is 68, angle X, we need to find this angle. How will you relate this, students? How will you relate interior and exterior? What's the formula? All of you will respond. Which two angles are equal here? In the second triangle, AD is equals to BD. If AD is X, what about B? If angle A is X, what about angle B? X, both are X. How will you all relate this exterior with the interior? What is exterior angle formula? Exterior is equals to sum of interior opposite, right? What are interior opposite angle? Angle A plus angle B, student. 68 degrees equals to X plus X. Both are X. So basically we need to find angle BAD. That is what I've asked. BAD value. Look at the diagram. We are doing this diagram, this question. Angle BAD is what we need to find. So 68, X plus X is 2X. 68 divided by 2 is X. What is X value? X is equals to 34. B8 is equals to this. Okay, next there is parallel line. Completed. All of you understood how to solve? Yeah. Write it or just go through, students. I'll be giving test. This is the quest answer. So start from exterior angle. Start from exterior. This becomes the first one, first value. From there, draw this separately, right? In triangle ADC, show this explanation. Therefore, it is 34 degrees. Okay, that's it. Now triangle, along with triangle, parallel line concept. All of you completed, or did you understand how to solve? There are a lot of questions, students. You have to be quick. All of you remember parallel line concept? Parallel line. If two lines are parallel, this is a vertex. What are the angles formed here? Angle A, B. How many angles are formed? Four angles. A, B, C, D. Next, E, F, G, H. So two vertices, there are four angles. First, tell me all the corresponding angles, students. Tell me the pairs of corresponding. What are corresponding angles here? See, corresponding is nothing but this is vertex 1, V1. This is vertex V2. And wherever the vertex is formed, alphabet X will be formed. Look at alphabet X, like this. Wherever there is alphabet X, vertically opposite. Now, first corresponding. For corresponding, we need to combine. This is L1, line 1, line 2, parallel lines. Now, for corresponding angles, you compare both line L1 and L2. What is corresponding to angle A? Second line, same position. Angle E. Next, for angle B, F. Next, tell me all the corresponding. Angle C. Next, for angle D, is a corresponding angle. Okay, next, vertically opposite angle. For vertically opposite angle, we don't consider both the lines. We take first line separately. What are vertically opposite angles? Angle A is equals to angle C, vertically opposite. Next, angle B is equal to angle C. In the second triangle, in the second line, angle F is equals to angle H. Next, angle G. Now, we'll prove this. We'll try. Corresponding is done. Okay. Interior alternate angle. Interior alternate angle lies inside the parallel line. Inside the parallel line, what are the alphabets we have? What are the alphabets, students? Inside the parallel line, in between two parallel, what are the alphabets we have? C, D, E, and F. In this C, D, E, F, which is alternate? Which is alternate? Angle C and angle E. Angle C and angle E are interior alternate angles. Next, angle D is equals to angle F, interior alternate angle. Is this clear? All of you understood? What is corresponding vertically opposite? Interior. Next, tell me what is exterior alternate angles? What are exterior angle here? Exterior meaning is outside. Outside the parallel line, what are the angles we have? Response, students. Outside the parallel line, what are the angles we have? Hmm? AB and GH. In that, which is alternate? Which is alternate in that? Angle B will be equal to angle H and angle A will be equal to, this is alternate, exterior alternate. Outside the parallel line is exterior alternate angle. Interior, exterior, vertically opposite corresponding. Concentrate, this is most important for quadrilateral. Only if you know this, we'll be able to solve quadrilateral question. Corresponding is done, vertically opposite. Exterior alternate. Interior alternate. The last concept is allied angle. Allied angle, even for allied angle, we take both the first line and the second line together. Allied angle is nothing but inside the interior angle, these two are allied angles. Angle D plus angle E. See, they are not equal. Their sum should be 180 degrees. Where are the parallel lines, students? Where are the parallel lines drawn? Top, bottom, or left and right? Where are the two parallel lines? Top and bottom. So, what are the angles? Top and bottom we have. Angle D and E, right? What are the other two angles we have, top and bottom on the other side? Which is the other two angles? Angle C and angle F. Angle C and angle F should be equal to how much? 180. What are these two angles known as? These two angles are known as allied angles. Any doubts in this parallel line concept? All of you understood what is parallel line? Okay, make a note of this, students. Next, We'll write the values. I'll write few values. Complete this. What's the time? 6:15. First complete this. This will take 5 minutes. After that, take 10 minutes break. We'll continue at 4:30. Is it clear? First complete this. Draw the diagram. Go through corresponding vertically opposite exterior, interior, allied angles. Okay. Then we'll continue at 4:30. Take 10 minutes break. Continue at 4:30. At least last time we could predict. This time we can't predict anything. He's just giving some random questions. Some from textbook. Some outside text. It's not even there in a textbook. I don't know from where he picks. He gives such questions. Okay. What about this one? All of you made a note? Parallel line concept. Now, in this parallel line concept, corresponding, we don't use much. Corresponding is only when two angles are given. The most important part is allied angle. Remember allied angle? Vertically opposite angles. Remember for vertically opposite angle, alphabet X students, alphabet X. Then interior alternate angle. These three are the most used. Allied angle, the one which I have circled. Remember the one which I have circled, interior, allied angle, exterior angle. Vertically opposite angles. Okay, now according to property, I've taught you all the properties here, exterior, interior, and all these things. Now look here. If I give, we'll start from angle A students. Any random angle, let me take any angle, or I'll start from angle H. Angle H, I'll write it as 70 degrees. Then with the most important part is straight line concept. For angle H, let us use a straight line concept here. Imagine I keep a protractor. Which two angles are 180? All of you will respond. Sum of which two angles are 180? G and H. H is 70. How much is G? No, not H is not 70. H will be 110. It looks more than 90. Let me take it as 110 degrees. If H is 110, what about angle G students? Straight line concept. 70. If G is 70, what is E? Yeah, which angle? Which rule do we follow? Very good. Vertically opposite. If H is 110, what about F? 110. Yes. If F is 110, related with angle D, how is our angle D and F related? Inside the parallel line. Interior alternate or opposite? Interior alternate, right? If angle D is F is 110, angle D is also 110. How will you relate angle D and angle E? How are they related? Allied angles. What is the sum of allied angle? 180. If angle E is 70, angle D is 110. Does it make sense? 110, F is 110, allied. Apply whatever concept students will get the answer. You can solve all the geometry questions only with the help of parallel line, types of triangle, straight line concept. But you should be able to identify where is allied angle, where is corresponding vertically opposite interior angles. Okay. Then what else along with that? This congruency concept. Any given quadrilateral you will be able to solve, and triangle question. Now relate angle H and angle B. If angle H is 110, what is angle B, students? How are they related? Are they inside the parallel line or outside? Outside. Outside in which position? Look at this. Angle B is equal to angle H. Exterior alternate angle 110. Or you can even relate angle D with angle B. Vertically opposite. Best is vertically opposite. So give preference for vertically opposite first. Wherever you come across X, alphabet X, vertically opposite, interior alternate, then allied angles. Is this concept clear? Then if angle G is 70, C is also 70. corresponding angles. If angle C is 70, A is also 70. You can find all the angles here if you have understood this. Any doubts? Dia, Delisha, did you understand? Anya? Okay. Just a minute. In allied angles, that is the most important part. There are two types, students. Allied angle. Look here. Where are the allied angles? Top, down, or left and right? Where are the parallel lines? Not allied angles. Sorry, parallel line. Top and down. Now let me take all four vertices. A, B, C, D. This can be anything: parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, or trapezium. Any figure. In this ABCD, allied angle parallel lines are top and bottom. So which two are allied angles here? Angle A and angle D. If angle A is 70, what is angle D? 180 minus 70, 110. In the same way, what is the other two allied angles? This is what you have to understand. If top and bottom are equal, top and bottom angles will be equal. Not equal, allied angles. This is one part, first part. Observe this carefully. Only through this you will be able to understand rectangle, parallelogram, those concepts. Next, angle B is, let me take 80 degree. If angle B is 80, what about angle C? If they are allied angles. Yes, that is 100. Okay. Do you think A and B are 180 degrees? Allied angle A and B? 70 plus 80. Only 150, right? They are not allied. The reason left and right hand side, they are not parallel lines. They are no parallel lines, so they are not equal. Next, what if parallel lines are there on left and right hand part like this? Parallel line. It can be like this or slanting or even in this way. Parallel line doesn't mean it has to be straight, students. It has to be straight. It can be even like this. Parallel lines can be even like this. Now, left and right parallel lines are given. I'll close the diagram. It can be a square, rectangle, anything. Again, A, B, C, D. Where are the parallel lines? It is on the left and right. So which two angles will be equal? I mean not equal, allied angles. Which two are allied here? Oh, correct. If it is left and right, take left and right angle. Angle A and angle A plus angle B should be equal to 180. This side, angle C plus angle D. If C is 100 degrees, how much is angle C? 80. Direct answer. I need direct answer. Okay. If angle A is 80 degree, if angle D is 70 degrees, what is angle B? 110. Do you think A and D are allied angles here? Does A and D give 180? These two? No. It gives 170. What about these two? It gives 190. More, right? But what is the total? In a quadrilateral, what's the total angle? 360. You add all the angles, you'll get 360. According to parallel line, allied angle. When I talk about parallel line, allied angle, student. Allied angle is the most important part. Okay, next. Left and top and bottom is done, left and right is done. What if both are combined? Top and bottom allied angles, parallel line. Left and right is also parallel line. This is the most important part. There is one extra concept in this. There is an extra concept in ABCD. Top and bottom. If I take top and bottom, which two are parallel, students? Top and bottom, which two are allied angle here? Angle A and A plus angle D should be equal to 180. Next, angle B plus Z. For top and bottom done. Even left and right is also allied, right? Parallel line. Then which two will be equal? Angle A plus angle B should be equal to 180. What else? Angle D and angle C. Angle D plus angle C is equals to 180. Now, if all these are 180, remember whenever there are two parallel lines on both the sides, opposite angles will be equal. Now, if this is 100 degrees, angle D, what is angle A? 180 minus 100 is 80. 80, angle A and angle B are also allied angle, right? Then what is angle B, students? What is angle B? 100. If angle B is 100 related with angle C, then which two angles are equal? Can you see opposite angles are equal? Right? But in the previous diagram, are opposite angles equal? Yes. No, this is the concept of parallel line. Whenever top, bottom, left and right, all four sides parallel lines are given, opposite angles will be equal. And this is the property. This is what we use for rectangle. Remember, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus and square. For all this, how many pairs of parallel lines do we have, students? For rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus and square? Two pairs. This is the diagram property we follow for these four. So therefore, in a rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus and square, we have allied angles and opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Only for trapezium, we use the top two parts for trapezium. That is trapezium part. Any doubts in this? Do you all have any doubts? Nothing to memorize, mug up, nothing, students. If you all just look at the diagram, whatever I explained, if you have understood, that is enough. Shall I start the next topic? Quadrilaterals. Anyway, I'll complete that. Later we'll solve the questions. So first triangle concept was done. Whoever had missed that, I'll upload the recording, go through that. First 15 minutes. All the properties I explained. Next we studied parallel line. Now in quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral meaning, quad meaning is how many sides? Lateral. In quadrilateral, the most important parts are rectangle. What are the four things we have, students? Parallelogram. Well, then the one last part which is left out is trapezium and kite. Okay, trapezium and kite. For kite, remember these four have how many pairs of parallel lines? Two pairs. One on the top and bottom and the other one on left hand. So I'm going to explain all the from 8th I'm doing the same thing. So even 8th I've explained. 9th midterm I've explained all this. By now you all should have become thorough in this. What is left? Rectangle, parallelogram, square, rhombus, trapezium, kite. What else is left? Trapezium, isosceles trapezium. No. And trapezium has how many pairs of parallel line? One pair. That can either be on the left hand side, left and right, or top and bottom. See, this is the diagram for trapezium. Top and bottom are parallel, left and right are non-parallel lines. If I extend, it will touch here. It will touch. On the same side, left and right are parallel like this. Okay, left and right will be parallel. Top and bottom, the diagram will be like this. It won't be parallel, students. This is trapezium. Only one pair of parallel line. And if I extend the diagram like this, even this will touch. Therefore, this green lines are not parallel. Only one pair of parallel. Next, kite. How many pairs of parallel line does kite has? Kite has how many pair? Kite has 0 pair. A kite will never have a parallel line. See, let me draw the diagram of a kite. This is a kite. Take any two lines, students. It will never be parallel. The only property for a kite is, look, A, B, C, D. Only property is these two sides will be equal. If this is 5 centimeter, this also will be 5 for a kite. If BC is 6 centimeter, DC also will be 6. And none of the lines are parallel. Okay. And kite, mostly they don't ask. Just ignore kite. They don't ask any questions on kite. Parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium, these are the important concepts. Next, when it comes to rectangle, now all of you should answer rectangle. What is the property of a rectangle, students? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Two pairs of parallel lines, 6 and 6, this will be 5 and 5, length, breadth equal. And if they have two pairs of parallel lines, what did I tell you all? What is the property, students? If they have two pair of parallel lines, you'll have co-allied angles, right? Allied angles And what's the other property I told along with allied angles? What is this? Opposite angles are equal. For a triangle, rectangle, what are the angles? Each angle is 90. Look at the property. Each angle 90. Aren't opposite angles equal? 90 and 90. Right? Same goes with parallelogram, students. Parallelogram, you'll have allied angle and opposite angles are equal. Square, allied angle, opposite angles are equal. Even rhombus, allied angle, opposite angles are equal. But for trapezium, opposite angles are not equal. So all the concepts are done. Any doubts? Quadrilateral, parallel line, rectangle. Shall we start solving? Questions? Okay, now triangle plus parallelogram line. Look at the fifth question. In fifth question, we have a triangle and a parallel line. Where is the parallel line, students? Which is parallel line here? Look at the arrow. For parallel line, they have drawn an arrow. All of you respond. Which two are parallel here? Can you see arrows are drawn? Right? BCF is given. There's a triangle passing like this. 20 degrees. If this is 20, what else they have asked to find, students? What is asked? You have to find angle GAC. Where is G here? Okay, GAC. GAC, students. GAC is the exterior, right? All of you respond. Where is GAC? Isn't it exterior? Exterior to which triangle? GAC exterior to which triangle? Be quick. GAC is exterior to which one? ABC. So if you, what is the exterior angle formula? What is exterior angle formula I gave you? Exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. Which is interior opposite angle? If you find angle B plus angle C, you'll get the answer. Right? Okay, now according to parallel line, I have drawn a parallel line here. I'll erase all this. Where is the, see, parallel line? Which angle is touching parallel line, students? What's the angle given? 70. If I pull this line like this, 70 and 70. This C is one set of parallel line. BD is another set of parallel line. How can you relate them? What did I tell you all? If you want to relate two lines of parallel lines, which pair do we use? Interior, corresponding, vertically opposite. Which one? Corresponding, right? So angle ECF will be equal to which one? Same position, different parallel line. Which one? Isn't it this angle? DBC. Both are 70 degrees. Corresponding. Is it clear, students? All of you understood? Corresponding. Okay. If this is corresponding, you have to write the statement now. What is the statement? You all tell me what's the statement. Parallel line was given. So which two are corresponding angle here? Which two are corresponding? Angle ECF will be equal to angle DBC. 70 degree, and what is the reason you have to write? Corresponding angle. And this B is split into two parts. What are the two parts, students? One is A, like this. And outer value, what is the outer angle given? All of you respond. Outer angle is 20. If outer is 20, what will be the inner value? Entire value is 70 degrees. Look, entire is 70. Very good. This is 50 degrees. Have we entered inside the triangle? In order to find GAC, what is required? Angle B plus. Till here, is it clear? Angle B we found, right? Now, angle B in the sense, not 70. Don't assume it as 70. Angle B in the sense, 50 degrees. This part, 50 degrees. If you find angle C, we can add. So we need to find angle C now. I'll tell you how to find angle C. Let me know if you have understood till here. Everything is clear? Okay, now write this statement, draw the diagram separately. Write angle ECF is equal to angle DBC 70 degrees. We need to find angle C. How is this diagram given? Whoever has textbook, can you just tell me this triangle ABC, students? In ABC, any lines given? Apart from arrow, any lines? Yeah, which two lines are given? Then which concept can we apply? Very good. If angle B is 50 degree, which two angles are equal? Angle A is also 50. If angle A is 50, how much is angle C, students? 50, 50, 180. Then what will be angle G? Tell me. Is it clear? All of you understood how to find? You all write the statement, students. Start with this. Let me see how you all write. Later, I'll write the answer. First, start with parallelogram or parallel lines. Write corresponding angle. Then take out this angle separately in triangle BAC. As soon as I took BAC, the second thing is I need to check what type of triangle is BAC. In triangle BAC, it is isosceles triangle. And angle B is split into two parts. So 70 degrees split into 20 degrees and 50 degrees. Okay. If I write the direct statement, you won't understand. This is how we have to start. Start with parallel line, then get into the triangle, isosceles triangle, explain the concept and complete the answer. Is Kia online? Angel Kia, did you all understand? What is Kia doing? Okay. See, I've written one, students. One meaning is the first point, always start with parallel line concept. This S stands for corresponding angles. Therefore, just whatever I explained, whatever I understood, convert into words and statement. Okay, whoever completes, check the answer in textbook, student. Check if it is right. Okay, bye. Is students done? Completed? So if you'll respond. Okay, triangle with parallel line is completed. Anya understood? Ananya, Anya, Angel, all of you are online, right? Abigail. Okay. So enough. One question with one parallel line. Other questions you all can try, students. Other questions. See the fifth one. Sixth one I'm going to skip. Apply the same isosceles triangle. Only the fifth one was tough. I solved it. Sixth one, see. AC and AD are isosceles. So in angle ADC, ABC, there are two. These two angles will be equal. If angle A is 50, what is angle B and C? Just ignore angle the D and C line, students. What's the total value? All of you will respond. These two lines are parallel. 100 minus 50 is 180 minus 50 is 130 divided by 2. These two should be 65, 65. What they've asked us, BC is equals to CD. Show that BC is equals to CD. Okay, it's a proving question. First complete this. Complete the sixth one in triangle ABC. Usually till what time you will study before the exam? Response, students. Still? Yes, all of you will respond. Till what time you will study? Night. 11 o'clock? 12 or 1? 3, good. 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Very good. So today I'll take students. Even if it is still 11, no problem, we'll complete. Okay, I'll give break. We'll start at 7:30. Again at 7:30, 7:30 to 9:30. 9:30 or 10. Okay, 10 or 10:50. And today it is the first day. So out of 3 days, Friday first day. So don't be lenient. Don't think you'll have another 2 days. Try to utilize this day maximum, Friday. Study even up to 12 or 1 o'clock. Okay, so that tomorrow and day after tomorrow, there won't be much concept left. There won't be much pressure on you all. So maximum students study up to 1 or 2 o'clock. I'll complete up to 9:30. I'll take class. I'll study till 1 or 2. Complete this 65 degrees. Then we need to show that angle BC is equals to CD. So take angle BBC. Show that BC is equals to CD. Okay. If you want to show BC is equals to CD, which two angles should be equal? Respond. Which two angles should be equal so that these two sides are equal? Unmute and answer. Which two side angles should be equal? Angle D and angle B should be equal. If we find these two angles, then we can show that they are parallel. Okay, 65 degrees. 65. Lemula, join at 5:30. Lemula, attend at 5:30. Fine. Entire angle C is 60 degrees, students. How much is angle BCD? Out of 65 degree, what is that exterior angle given? Another part of angle 15 degrees. How much is 65 minus 15? What's the value of angle DCB? DCB should be, can you respond? What is DCB? 50. Now in this triangle, how do you find angle D? Sum of interior? Yes. 55 plus 50 plus angle D is equals to 180. What is angle D? This is how you prove, students. So 7 I'll do, 7th one. Then one more thing is 12th is important. 12, 13 I'll do. Remaining you all can try up to 14. Now what is angle D? Be quick. 180 minus? No. 110 or 150? So what is 180 minus 115? Can you see these two angles? So you can write angle B is equal to which one? Angle D. Therefore, which two sides are equal? BC is equal to DC. Did we prove it? Understood how to prove? Okay. One more. I'll solve the 7th one. 8th one is cancelled. 9th and 10th, all these are easy, students. You all have to do 9th, 10th. You try it. 11th one I'll teach. 11th, 12th. Quadrilateral question. Okay. 7th is another important part. 7th question. First, in a triangle, it looks complicated. Start with parallel line. Any parallel line given? 7th question. Respond. Any parallel line? Which two are parallel lines here? AB and CD are parallel lines. If these two are parallel lines, angle Y is asked, angle X, students. Angle X degree, angle Y. There is another triangle here. E, Z is given. Z is asked. 32 degrees given. Parallel line. Is it 36 or 38 degrees? Angle D. 36. Read the question. AB is parallel to CD. And which two sides are equal? CA is equals to CA is equals to, see, I've just extended this line D to show the parallel line. Okay, let me erase. I've just extended, student. This is parallel. See, this blue line. These two blue lines are parallel. Okay, these two green lines are parallel now. Now, which two sides are equal? CA is equals to, yes, if CA is equals to CE. What kind of triangle is ACE? AC is what kind of isosceles triangle? It's a separate triangle. Now, angle C is 32 degree given. D is 36 degree. What is angle E, students? Calculate angle E. All of you will find the answer. Be quick. Write it step by step. Right? In triangle CED, angle C, angle D, and angle E is 180. And even this time they didn't give time. Immediately they started. Within 1 week they released some timetable. What is angle E, students? 180 minus. What is 180 minus 68? 112, 120, 180. Angle A is 112. Now, from angle A, just a minute. Which one is this? Okay. Parallel line is given. Which two we can consider, students? Parallel line is given. Which line is touching parallel line? Tell me which line is touching. Which transverse line is touching parallel line? Be quick, all of you respond. Which line is touching? Can you see this yellow line? Very good. AD is touching, right? AD. If D is 36 degree, what is angle X then? So, no, I need the property. Interior, very good. Interior alternate angles. Is it clear? For that one point, they have given this parallel line concept, student. That's it. You can't use this anywhere else. I know this line is touching. A transfer line AD is touching. Therefore, interior alternate angle. Write that interior alternate angle. Angle B, or you can directly write angle X. Angle BAD. Look at BAD, outside one. BAD is equal to angle ADC. Interior alternate angle. BAD is X and ADC is 36 degree. Therefore, X is 36. Okay, so don't get confused. We started with triangle CED. The reason two angles were given, 32, 36. 3 marks question. It's a 3 marks question. This part, most of you all will be able to solve this part. So for this, 1 mark. If you find angle X, 1 mark. Next, where is angle Y and Z? Y and Z are in which triangle, students? Respond. Y and Z. They're inside which triangle? What is Kia doing? Bhargavi is answering. Kia, Anya, Kia, Delicia, Angel, Abigail. Respond. Are you all concentrating, students? Online. Okay. Angle Y and Z are in which triangle? Angle Y and Z. Tell me the triangle. Not even able to identify angle Y and Z. Where are they attached, students? Inside which triangle? In triangle? AC. In triangle AC. Now take triangle AC. Which is exterior to triangle AC? Which is exterior? Angle CED is exterior. What is CED value we got? 112, right? 112. Then what kind of triangle is CED? ACE. AC is what kind of triangle? Isosceles. Which two angles are which two sides are equal? They have given in the question. CA is equals to E. Then which two angles will be equal? Which two angles? Angle A will be equal to not angle A and C. Ananya, opposite line. Draw opposite line. Angle A will be equal to angle angle E, not A and C. How can A and C be equal? Now tell me, how will you find the interior angle, students? Straight line concept. Can I use straight line concept here? So I'll erase this diagram. I'm talking about angle triangle ACE. Okay, let me keep it as it is. Whatever I'm explaining, just listen that, students, and convert the statement. The same thing right into statement. Explain in terms of statement, you'll get full marks. Now look at in triangle ACE. After this, if you want, draw the diagram or just ignore. Angle AEC plus angle CED is equals to 180 degrees. Angle AEC is equals to 180 minus 112. That is equals to 68 degrees. If that is 68 degrees, which one is 68? Angle AAC is equals to angle A, right? 68. What is angle A, students? Angle A is nothing but Y. Y is also 68. See, this is 68 degree, this is 68. If both are 68, minus it. What will you get? 180 minus 68 and 68, right? You will get Z. Z is equals to 180 minus, subtract 68 minus 68 degrees. Z, you'll get the Z value completely. Evening I'll teach you all quadrilateral and congruency. Completed, all of you done? Okay, so just check students in a triangle if parallel line is given, first give preference for parallel line or triangle. We use triangle CET. This is the toughest one, sir. Seventh one is the toughest one. Sixth one, seventh one, parallel line. Other things are fine. Other things are easy. So let's do the next one. All of you have made a note. What's the value of Z students? What's the answer you all got? That is equals to 44. Can you check the answer in textbook? X, Y, Z value. Are these the answers? 36, 68, 44. We got the answer. 36, 68, 44. Not 3 marks. It was lengthy 4 marks question. So I'll tell you 4 marks. Look. For this 1 mark, to find the value of x 1 mark. Then for this 2 marks. This was the lengthiest part. 2 marks. Again, everything is a choice, student. I'm teaching you all. If you want to score good marks, you can concentrate and do it. If you feel it is tough, lazy enough to write, ask doubts, just ignore it. Okay, you'll hardly lose 4 marks. That's it. Next question. These things you all try. If you all want, you all try. It is your wish. These two are same. 11th one, I'll do it evening. We'll do it evening. Okay. 12th question. A kite image is given. Kite diagram. This is what I told. A kite. This is how a kite looks like. And kite, very simple question. 42 degrees given, 108 degrees. In a kite, what's the property I told you on students? Which two sides will be equal? Or what are the two sides given there? AB is equal to which one? All of you will respond. AB, one line is given, and AD. What about DC? How many lines are drawn? And CB? Two. Split this kite into two triangles. You have to draw a middle line like this. It becomes isosceles triangle. All of you will find the value of this one, these two. In triangle ABD, which two angles are equal, Via? Which two angles are equal? No, angle D and B are total angle. You should tell total angle. You should write angle ADB is equal, are equal. You can take it as x and x. Completed, all of you. Find the value of x, students. Then tell me the next one. In the next triangle, which two are equal? What do we need to find here, students? In this question, what do we need to find? Triangle ABC. They have given join BD. This int they won't give an exam. BD, I told you all the reason. Why we join BD, I told you all the reason. Completed, all of you will write this in triangle DBC. Take a different alphabet. Angle DBC is equals to angle BDC, that is equals to y. Take it as y. I want you to find the value of x and y. So once you find angle ABC is equals to x plus angle ABD plus angle DBC, x plus y. Find the value of x and y, student. Just add that, you'll get the angle ABC. ABC is the total value. What's the value of x? How much is x? No, you have to divide by 2. Diya, 180 minus 42 is how much? 138 divided by 2, right? So I thought you all will do that, students. That's the reason I wrote x. 138 divided by 2 is 138. 180 minus 42, 138 divided 69 degrees. X is 69. What about y? 108 minus 180 minus 100. What calculation is that? 108 minus 108 is 126. Hmm? No, how much is y there? 72 divided by 2 is 36. You have taken that 72 and this 69 and you're adding. No, y is divided by 2, right? Yeah, according to concept, you have to solve. Whatever I'm writing, I'm just solving the 36 degree. Okay, 69 plus 36, student. That will give you angle ABC. Angle AD is also same. If they ask angle ABC or ADC, there's no much difference. Both are same. X plus Y. Okay, again evening at 7:30, students. Once I start 7:30 up to 9:30, I'll conduct. And again, if you'll sleep, do whatever you want. If you join late, I won't wait. 7:30, maximum 5 minutes, I'll wait. That's it. What's the answer? 105 degrees? 105, right? All of you all got 105. ABC. ABC is 105. ADC also will be same. X plus Y. X plus Y. X plus Y. 105 and 105. Completed? Is it clear, students? Okay. Abigail done. Angel, Delicia. What is Delicia? Island. Okay. Anya, Kia. Kia, Bhargavi. Bhargavi, I couldn't get computer paper, Bhargavi. Nobody had. Okay. I told even students to ask others. Robotics. No, they won't have students. The 10th standard students are very careless. They have thrown the paper. They don't have it, it seems. Last year. Robotics. Okay. At least you all keep it. You all preserve it. Whatever exam you all write, you all keep that. Next year, if somebody asks, it will be helpful. Computer science, I asked from past 2-3 days. They didn't get computer science. You all didn't get it in group. Usually they post it in group, right? Send it, Delicia. Send it in group. What else you have? What are the other papers? Delicia gave computer science. She's taking robotics. Apart from that, you all need any other paper, students? Only robotics. Others? Biology. Okay, Delicia, can you send all the photos, whatever you have, or just send robotics and biology in the group? Then, see, all should be like Delicia. She's immediately corrected question papers and she's prepared for all the exam. Any other thing? Subject? No, if you're laughing like this, Bhargavi Kia, if you're laughing, she won't send. If you're laughing, then Delicia won't send the paper. She's at least having the question paper. What about you all students? Nobody is having question papers. Then how did Delisha again? What about Angel? Angel, do you have any question paper with you? Ananya, Abigail? Practice the question paper, students. Which got over. I'm talking about last year paper, Abigail. This year, okay, that one you have. And not Abigail. Delicia, you had previous year paper. What did you do for the first two exam? First two, three exam. Did you study from that? How many marks that come? Out of 80, how many marks? At least 30, 40 marks were repeated. So the previous is important, students. For SFX, that is what they do. At least 30 to 40 marks they'll repeat. If you feel Hindi, Kannada, of history, geography, just go through the previous paper. Once you complete everything, go through previous paper for 1 or 2 hours. Easily 40 marks. You can pass using previous paper. You can easily pass. And you put little more effort, you can score well. Okay, send it in the group, Delisha. This one, robotics and biology. Attend at 7:30, students. I'll tell you what to study now. We have another 2 hours. You take half an hour break in the next 1.5 hours. Revise these chapters. I'm not going to teach all this. Rational numbers you'll have to revise. What are the other chapters there? Easy chapter. Expansion. All this we have already done. Expansion next. Pythagoras theorem is also done. Indices, logarithm, then simultaneous linear equation. So all this, see, factor revision in the sense, not open the chapter, try to solve all the questions. That is not revision. Fine. In factorization, in expansion, what are the formulas we have? Expansion, we have a plus b the whole square. Next, then a plus b into a minus b is what? A square. Then we have a plus b the whole cube and so these are the formulas. You take these formulas, check the question, solve one question, enough. One or two questions. Just solve one or two questions. Doesn't mean you have to solve the entire thing. There's no time. Then you have a plus b plus c the whole cube, whole square. A plus b minus c the whole square. Just go through the formula. Before this, I've solved all the questions. So maintain the notes. We'll have all the answers for. Just study one. Pythagoras theorem. Yeah, tell me. That night I'll mark. Yeah. Remind me night. I'll mark that. After 9 o'clock, I'll mark students. Anyways, last week itself I did. Those who have taken tests, those who attended all the class will remember. I'll mark. Indices, logarithm, just go through few questions and rational number. Do one thing, rational numbers. Time 4:30. Time is 5:30. Attend at 7:30. All of you will go through rational numbers and attend. Is it clear? Okay, I won't wait, students. 7:30 sharp. I'll start. You all can leave. Attend at 7:30. All can leave. All can leave.